Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 14.5 Ops section retrospective. My name is Mark Nuzzo. I am the backend engineering manager for the Verify pipeline authoring team. Today, we were going to go through the summary of all of the feedback that's been collected for the 14.5 retrospective. And so I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go through that. Okay, so inside of the 14.5 release, which was released on November 22nd, 2021, it consisted of roughly 40 plus improvements. Some of them are noted as the GitLab Kubernetes agent being now available on the GitLab free tier, the new GitLab access token prefix and detection, fine-tuning the vulnerability check rules, and then also the addition of the pipeline mini graph to the pipeline editor. So lots of great stuff and a lot of great work done by everyone. So as far as the agenda, we're going to go through the first part of what praise do we have for the team. We'll also review through the what went well, what went wrong, and what we can improve. So let's get started. So for what praise we have for the team. First off, there was a lot of great things that happened in 14.5. Some of the great examples of collaboration that I've been able to extract from a lot of your great feedback. Thank you to everyone that has taken the time to provide that feedback. Is a lot of great collaboration around UX being able to collaborate with front ends, unblock each other, front end being able to collaborate together, as well as with product managers. And then also external collaboration taking place related to object storage issues and engineers working together. Additionally, there was also a lot of great teamwork happening regarding the improving of communications around daily statuses as well. So great stuff by the team and good stuff included in 14.5. So what went well? So a couple of highlights of what went well is that there was a lot of great success in the trialing of the use of iteration cadences by the pipeline authoring team. The teams themselves just being productive in general, despite the engineering allocation borrows taking place. Some of the first steps being completed in the new project quality page, and then also being able to leverage the feature flags capabilities while being able to fix a feature. Just great work by everyone. A lot of exciting stuff that each team has put forth towards their efforts in 14.5. So next, we could talk about a little bit about what went wrong. And so in summary, some of the things that I was able to extract when summarizing is that there was a lot more time that was spent towards community contributor reviews with less time towards their work within the team. A couple other things that jumped out were just considering investigation spikes in the future prior to working on issues, so that there was a clear understanding of what the acceptance criteria and the success criteria would look like when working on issues. And then revisiting an existing strategy for epic updates wasn't as efficient, and therefore iterating on a new policy was adopted by the package team. And so the next step, we're going to talk about how can we improve. And so to summarize a lot of the great feedback that everyone provided, one of the things that jumped out to me was the exploring of how to streamline team meetings to make them more useful and finding a balance between receiving customer feedback while continuing to do development. Determining also the best workflow label to manage when in-dev stories can be picked up by others, so that if engineers are working on things and then having to pivot to other urgent matters, there can be a signal that each team within a team that would be able to evaluate when other engineers can pick up work that's currently in progress. Also making updates to the handbooks with expectations about returning from PTO. In general, returning from PTO is challenging with a lot of information and areas to catch up on. And so having a point single source of truth with clear expectations while returning from PTO is in place within the handbook. And then also considering investigation spikes when the team is less familiar with issues that they are working on, so that they have the full context before exploring what feasible development options are available. And so the one thing I will also close with is our next retrospective discussion will happen on Monday, December 6th, 2021 at 9 a.m. Pacific time. You should all have had the invite to the Zoom link. As a part of that discussion, a couple of things that we will be talking about, the top discussion topics. One of them would be just kind of learning more about completing what we commit to in a planning issue. And so kind of looking at labels in the notes column for the planning issues to have additional context. Exploring what could be helpful. So having a discussion about what other teams are possibly doing that is being proven successful, and how we're going about sizing our issues, as well as being able to make sure that what we're committing to is what we are also executing on as well. And then also there will be another discussion about how people want to track their time in following buckets. So as it relates to feature development, planned maintenance, unplanned maintenance, like incidences, bugs, engineering allocations, borrows, being able to group those in an effective manner will also help for future portfolio planning. So look forward to those exciting topics we will discuss on December 6th. So these are the retrospective issue. Definitely encourage you to take a look at all of these details. And this video will be also made available so that you can review it prior to the meeting. Thank you so much for your time, and look forward to chatting with you again soon. Thank you.